Split Decision MMA UK here in Manchester with Brendan Loughnane ahead of his FCC first lightweight title defence. Thanks for your time, Brendan, as always. It's Jason Cooledge is your first defence, you know. What are your thoughts on him in the upcoming bout?
Like I said on the pre-fight interview, Jason Cooledge is a good opponent, you know. Even though he's been talking a little bit, I suppose he has to, you know what I mean. Shows a bit of insecurity. And as for the comments of saying I'm at where he was 2 years ago, if you're at where I was 2 years ago, you'd have been in the UFC, so I doubt you there, mate.
And do you think, like you said, the insecurities from him saying stuff because he's trying to hype the fight, do you think that bodes better for you because you might be inside his head a little bit more?
Nah, I don't think I'm in his head. He's experienced, you know, he's had a lot of fights, fought the best guys about, so I don't think I'm in his head one bit. But I think I'll be in his head next Saturday.
And do you have, what are your thoughts of where you think the challenges lie from him? Where do you think, you know, you're stronger, he might be a bit stronger, or do you think you're stronger all round?
I just think I'm a better complete MMA fighter. You know, I've been to the UFC, I've fought top level opponents, and you know, I've given good fights to the best that's about. So, you know what I mean, Jason Cooledge is just another fight for me, just another chance to show my skills, and yeah, I'm more than ready for it.
And it comes again on FCC where you fought last time, won the belt. You know, what's that whole show like? You know, from a fan's point of view, like media point of view, it's fantastic setup. What's it like for you from competing?
Well, I love FCC, like I say, because it brings a nice homely vibe. I can have all my people there. It's Manchester, it's local. They always bring in a great active crowd, and the atmosphere in there gets electric, especially towards the later fights. So you know, that's my home at the minute, and yeah, and that belt's going nowhere.
And your first fight when you won it, you completely dominated your opponent, and he's a good up and coming guy, but it just showed you were, I'd say, a little level higher than him. You know, what did you take away from that fight apart from the belt and obviously a really good performance?
Well, to be honest, I wasn't 100% happy with my performance because I didn't get the finish like I hoped to. I had some great positions in the fight where I could have finished and didn't. So what we've been working on in the gym is not making that mistake this time and capitalise on necks and positions like that, and taking them home with me, you know what I mean, taking limbs back, you know what I mean, and just when Tim Close was in them positions, he was very like wiry and he was bridging a lot and doing some crazy stuff from the bottom, which I didn't really train for, whereas I think Jason Cooledge is a lot more orthodox than that.
And he comes from a top gym down south, you know, and obviously now because it's pro there's a lot of footage on him. Do you watch the footage, or is it like more your coaches that watch it and then tell you what to do, or is it a bit of both?
Yeah, I've watched the fights, but I think they've done a bit of an injustice, to be honest. They've only put on the fights that he's lost, you know, and he's only lost to the top 5, top 10 guys, so a bit of an injustice, and when people see it they won't think he's actually as good as he is, whereas I'm taking him very serious as a threat. You know, I'm not going to talk shit, I'm going to get in there and I'm going to do what I have to do, that's it.
And is there anyone you want to give a shout out to or thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Predators MMA, where I'm getting some great training in. All Powers Gym, gym that I've recently opened, it's going really well down there. I'd like to thank NH Physiotherapy for all your therapy needs. I'd like to thank Intense Menswear, who I've had from day one, a very good sponsor. Mercy Nightclub, they've recently come on board, great help to my training. St Kent's Social Club, they've been great, and yeah, I think that's it. Colossal Nutrition, yeah, I knew it was one. Clint at Colossal Nutrition, yeah. Thank you very much.
Save one of the best till last there.
That's it, Clint. I'm looking for you, mate.
And as you said, there's a couple of nightclubs there. If you go into FCC, definitely check those ones out. And if you've not got your ticket, make sure you snap it up soon, because it's going to be a great night, and it's always explosive when Brendan here gets in there. You know, the champ's ready for Jason Cooledge, and everyone else is ready. So thanks for your time, Brendan. And
guys, thank you very much. Thank you.
See you soon.